Hey, it's Lisa and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making curried cauliflower. Why? Why not? This curried cauliflower is perfect for a weeknight side dish. It is roasted with yellow onion, fresh ginger, garlic, curry powder, cumin, and a little salt. And top it off with a little cilantro. Let's get started by cutting up the cauliflower. Now, what do you look for when you're buying a cauliflower? Let me tell you. You sound like a salesperson. That's so weird. Come closer. You want to make sure the cauliflower is a creamy white color, that there's no brown spots, there's no wet spots or anything that feels kind of gross, and that the florets are tight. Tight. I don't know why I did that. So let me show you the easiest way to cut this up. I'm going to give it a slice in half. And if you want to take some of these off, that will help. And stay tuned, I'm going to show you what to do with this later, so don't throw it away. And just go in and cut the florets off. You can cut them further if you want. And I'm making the pieces bite-sized. So the cauliflower is all rinsed and I'm just letting it dry out because I want it not to be wet when it goes into the oven. Otherwise it's going to steam. So now we're going to do our other ingredients. Start with the onion. I just need half for this. I'm just going to cut this into quarters. And we'll break this up when we put it on the sheet pan. Garlic. I want to mince this. Why does garlic always smell so good? I get happy. Time for the ginger. And I'm going to show you my little trick. It's not just my little trick. A lot of people do it. Of how to get the peel off. So, and I'm going to take a spoon and peel. So, very little waste. Lots of ginger. Lots of ginger. This smells good too. So, I'm gonna use my microplane, my ginger, to get my ginger. So here's a little ginger tip. Some people don't like how strong fresh ginger can be. It can be a little bit, powerful. So you can substitute it with ground ginger. But listen to me. If you use a tablespoon of fresh ginger, use 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. One more time, because I don't want anybody putting a comment below. It was too strong. Tablespoon of fresh ginger to 1/4, I'm saying that for myself, make sure I'm saying it right. 1/4 teaspoon of ground ginger. So don't fret if you don't have fresh ginger or you don't like it. The ground won't be as potent. Okay, now I'm ready to put all this together. We've prepped everything. Let's do this. I'm gonna start with my olive oil, my cumin, my curry, salt, garlic, all that good fresh ginger. And I'm just gonna mix that together. Let's bring the onions in. And I'm just breaking them up. And then add the cauliflower back in. And just, let's toss this as best we can. Now, I'm not using my hands because I just really don't want to get curry all over my hands. And also, you could do this on the sheet pan, but I want to make sure it's evenly coated. So I'm choosing to do it in the bowl. I know that's one extra thing to clean up, but oh well, I don't care. Smelling good. That looks pretty coated, yeah? So I have a sheet pan that I have parchment paper on, and we're going to lay out. Now, really, really, really important. I'm going to say it again. Really, really, really important. Make sure you spread out the cauliflower so they're not crowding each other, because if they do, you won't get that nice golden, crispy yumminess that you can get when it goes in the oven. It will steam if they're tight together because they're not having room to breathe. And we all need room to breathe, right? Ah. So I've set the oven to 425 degrees, and I'm gonna let this go for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'll check in on it around 25 minutes. And in it goes. So while I'm letting that cook, I'm gonna grab myself some tea and tell you what to do with those green leaves from the cauliflower. So I'm gonna get some tea. So I'm having my little afternoon green tea pick me up. But while that's cooking and it's smelling really good right now, guys, what can you do with this? Don't throw it away, and I've been guilty of throwing it away. But all of this stuff, if you clean it and break it apart, it's totally edible. I'm going to prove it to you now. I feel like a rabbit, but it's good, you know? So, wait, let me find my knife. So don't throw away this part. This is still part of the cauliflower after I took off the leaves. You can take this if you're making a rice cauliflower, and I actually have a rice cauliflower and broccoli recipe to show you how you can add this in there. You can take that and rice that too when you put it into the food processor, so you're not wasting that. Saute this up. And if you're making vegetable stock, if that's something you like to do, which I like to make my own stocks from time to time, save these, use it up. No waste. I'm not checking my Instagram, Mike. I wanted to move the, I can't even talk. As I was saying, I'm not checking my Instagram. I wanted to turn the cauliflower, whatever this is I'm cooking, over at the halfway point. And as I do that, I want to make sure that I don't squish it again together, because I'm slowing down because it will steam. So there, not Instagram. See my timer? Oh, somebody called me. Hello. Let me move this. Looking good. One last sip and the cauliflower is ready. Okay, I'm going to transfer this over. And then let's just sprinkle a little cilantro on top of that. And there's the curried cauliflower. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to ring that little bell so you can be notified every time I put out a new video, which should be every Friday. For the full recipe, head over to appetizinglife.com, and I will see you in the next video. Looking for a fork. So good. Let me know if you try it. So good.
How good?
So good.